Arena of Seal Clubbing, a Crossout rant by Dangerously Incompetent. With the latest update, we got 2 seasons. We got Steel Gladiators, which is a regular season, and Arena, which is a cross between a season and a league. There's Arena Rating, which is a league, but it's not running yet. It's got Iron, Steel, Bronze, Silver and Gold leagues and rewards for reaching higher leagues. And then there's Arena with its season rewards. There's the experience point progression like a season, and you get daily challenges that you complete in the arena, and you get 3 points for a win, and you go up and you get rewards. Lovely. And the arena battle itself is 3 versus 3, no bots, and it's it's a match, first to 3 battles won, that team wins. And the battles are time limited, and there's a sudden death mode at the end. Arena is like previous leagues, but it's more newbie friendly. Arena's great, as players have been asking for a competitive mode that they can play straight away and not have to spend ages playing until they get into the end game, which is Clan Wars. Okay, missions are competitive, because they're a battle after all, but in Arena, you can choose your teammates. You don't get lumbered with bots, and you don't get lumbered with random players doing random things. Arena's got a 9,000 power score limit, like the previous Fivers League, so you don't need a Clan Wars build in order to be competitive. You have to be level 7 in the Engineers to get in, so you have some experience playing, but level 7 is just a couple of hours really. You only need a 4,000 power score build to enter. You can only just scrape one 4,000 power score build. Don't worry, we can provide a build. And you can unlock more as you progress through the arena season. You get points for wins and points for completing challenges, and you unlock these new builds to play with in the arena. Great for a newbie. You get to try out all these builds, all these different weapons and movement parts and all the rest of it, without having to go through the economics of going and buying them. Marvellous. Newbie friendly. Oh, and matchmaking is based on your power score of your build. Well, the highest power score of the 3 builds you take into the match. That's what your matchmaking is based on. So you're going to face equivalent builds. You won't face, if you go in with a 4,000 power score vehicle, you're not going to face someone with a 9,000 power score vehicle. Probably. Almost certainly. Fantastic. A newbie-friendly, tournament-style mode that anyone can play. A mini Clan Wars, if you will. Except it isn't. Put yourself in the newbie's place. You scrape together a 4,000 power score build, or you use the first arena reward vehicle. You go into an arena match, and you get clubbed to death. 3-0 by experienced players. Because they're using 3 optimized, upgraded builds at your power score. I went clubbing, for research purposes of course, and this battle roster was fairly typical of the players I met. Everything from complete newbies, with a cobbled together build, they're still learning after all, to veterans, with 3 upgraded builds. It's because if you give players the option of a fair fight, or a battle where they have a material advantage, 9 out of 10 players will choose Seal Clubbing with upgraded parts. A great way to reward players for playing and paying lots so they can afford 3 different optimized builds. And not only are they good builds, they have upgraded parts, so they're even better. But new players pay the price for this with an unpleasant experience. They're at a disadvantage. It's a competitive. It's not just a battle competitive, it's a match competitive, and then it's a league competitive, and they're at a disadvantage all the time. You know, a new player, an enthusiastic new player, thinks, oh, I lost. Oh well, I'll learn by copying the build that just destroyed me. Hey, best way to learning, see what other people are doing, see what works, copy that. They work away, beaver away, and get themselves a build, looks identical. Has identical parts, has identical power score, but it's empirically worse because the build they were copying has used upgraded parts and they don't have them. How many players does Crossout lose because of this? Crossout needs more players, not less. The new players realise Crossout will take a lot of playing in order to learn how to play, and it's quite complex. And then a lot more playing until they've got the parts for the end game, and they will be at a disadvantage all that time because the veteran players are using upgraded parts against them. This happens in mission battles as well, but you're insulated to a degree by the fact there's 8 players a team and most of them won't be seal clubbing, and it happens less often and it's less obvious. In Arena, the newbie realises they are at a disadvantage, and then the point is hammered home for another 2 battles before the match ends. No wonder players quit out of Arena matches. I mean, the devs even anticipated people quitting out of the Arena match, because when you quit, you get replaced by a bot for the rest of the match. Arena is rubbish for new players, which is a shame because it only needs one more step and it would be much fairer. If you could only take the Arena reward builds into the match, problem solved. A level playing field. Experienced players cannot go seal clubbing the newbies with superior builds. A much less unpleasant experience for the new players, which would mean new players engage more with the game and less of them will drop out and more will carry on playing. And because there are 2 Arena modes, you can still reward players for playing and paying for rarer parts and upgraded parts. In Arena rating mode, you allow bring what you can, so long as it's under 9,000 power score builds, and you play against the builds in your league, where matchmaking is based on your Arena rating. And then you have Arena mode, with Arena reward builds only allowed in, with its power score matchmaking, so the newbies can progress through the Arena season battling builds just like the ones they're using. Maybe Targem expected matchmaking to keep seal clubbers away from newbies. There's the matchmaking rule: if you're level 1 to 10 in the engineers, you only battle against other level 1 to 10 players. Ever. Full stop. Unless you form a group with a more experienced player. And then there's the level 11 to 30 engineers group, which mostly only meet other players who are level 11 to 30 in the engineers. But matchmaking can only work with the players in the queue. You can't magic them up. And if there aren't enough newbies in the queue, you get put into a match with seal clubbers. And maybe Targin expected in Arena rating that the veterans would quickly advance to Silver and Gold League and leave the newbies alone in Iron and Steel League. But if that's the case, why have Arena mode running for a week before Arena rating starts? The newbies will get fed up of being seal clubbed and stop playing Arena before the rating mode starts and the veteran players advance and leave them alone. In summary, if you are a new player, avoid Arena like the plague. If you go in, you'll meet seal clubbers and it won't be a pleasant experience. If you are an intermediate player, play Arena at a power score where you have 3 good builds, preferably upgraded builds to take into each match. Otherwise, you're going to be at a disadvantage that you don't deserve. And don't bother with the league, the Arena rating mode, unless you have 3 good, upgraded 9,000 power score builds. That's my rant over. What do you think about Arena? Let me know. You can't comment on this video obviously, but you could talk to me on my Discord, and on my YouTube channel's community tab I have created a poll. Arena, fine as it is, or only allowing Arena season reward vehicles would improve it a lot. So go tick one of those 2 options. That's it for this video. See you in battle.